Have you ever considered that something as simple as an itch could actually be a hidden alert from your body? Itching is commonly seen as just a mild nuisance, something we scratch and forget about. But what if it's actually trying to communicate something far more significant? In today's video, we'll delve deep into the often overlooked but vital signals that persistent itching in specific areas of your body might be sending. These subtle signs could be warnings of serious health conditions that should not be ignored. Stick with us as we explore the 3 key areas where itching might indicate potential health issues, such as diabetes, liver disease, or even inflammatory breast cancer. By understanding these early warning signs, you could be taking the first step toward early diagnosis, timely treatment, and ultimately, better health outcomes. This knowledge could be the difference between catching a condition early and dealing with the consequences of late detection. Don't miss out on this essential, potentially life-saving information. Stay tuned until the end of the video. We'll show you how to interpret your body's signals, and more importantly, how to act on them to safeguard your health. Taking control of your well-being is invaluable, and learning how to identify these signs can play a pivotal role in your overall longevity. Let's dive right in and uncover what these seemingly minor itches could truly mean for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend doing so and turning on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Your support truly matters. And if you found this video helpful, please like and share it to help me continue spreading these important insights. If you find the topic of this video intriguing, feel free to leave a comment with 1. If not, let me know by commenting 0 so I can improve and bring you better content. Now, let's get started. 1. Itchy hands and feet. A warning of potential health issues you can't ignore. Itchy hands and feet are something many of us have experienced at some point in our lives. At first glance, it may seem like a minor annoyance, a case of dry skin, or a mild allergic reaction. But what happens when this persistent itching, with no obvious cause, refuses to subside? Could this be your body's way of sending you a warning, a sign of something far more serious than a mere inconvenience? What if this irritating sensation is trying to alert you to an underlying health issue, one that you've overlooked or may not even be aware of? It's easy to dismiss itchy hands and feet as something trivial, but this common symptom can sometimes be the first clue of a serious health condition brewing beneath the surface. One of the most unexpected yet significant causes of chronic itching in these areas is diabetes. Yes, diabetes, a condition that affects millions worldwide, often without the individual even realizing it. When blood sugar levels are poorly controlled, the body can become dehydrated, and this dehydration leads to excessively dry skin. But that's just the beginning. High blood sugar levels also restrict circulation, particularly in extremities like the hands and feet, depriving these areas of much-needed blood flow. This combination of dry skin and reduced circulation creates the perfect conditions for persistent, nagging itching that seems impossible to relieve. However, the itching caused by diabetes isn't just a superficial symptom. It's linked to a more serious condition called diabetic neuropathy. This is where the nerves, especially in the hands and feet, become damaged. Imagine your nerves malfunctioning and struggling to transmit proper signals to your brain, causing an unrelenting itching sensation. You may scratch and scratch, hoping for relief, but the act of scratching only makes the skin more irritated and vulnerable. This sets the stage for even worse complications. Once the skin becomes broken, it becomes prone to infections, which can escalate quickly in individuals with diabetes. Wounds tend to heal more slowly, and infections can spread rapidly, leading to severe complications like ulcers or even amputations in the most extreme cases, all stemming from what started as a simple itch. But diabetes isn't the only culprit when it comes to itchy hands and feet. Another serious condition that can trigger this type of itching is biliary cirrhosis, a disease that affects the liver. It's a condition that many may not be familiar with, but it's one that demands serious attention, especially in its early stages. One of the hallmark symptoms of biliary cirrhosis is itching, particularly in the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet. This sensation often intensifies at night, making it hard to ignore. Biliary cirrhosis occurs when the bile ducts in the liver become damaged, causing bile to build up in the liver. Over time, this bile buildup can lead to liver damage and other complications. Because it's a slow, progressive disease, many people may not notice the symptoms until significant damage has already occurred. Itching, however, can be an early warning sign that your body is trying to signal something is wrong. Can you imagine thinking you have nothing more than dry skin, only to find out that it's actually a sign of liver deterioration? Alongside the itching, individuals with biliary cirrhosis may start noticing other symptoms such as extreme fatigue, dark urine, and dryness in the eyes and mouth. These symptoms might seem unrelated at first glance, but together they point to a serious health issue that requires immediate attention. If left untreated, biliary cirrhosis can progress to full-blown liver failure, a life-threatening condition. And all the while, your body could have been warning you with that constant, nagging itch. It's startling to think that something as common and seemingly harmless as itching could be a signal of such serious health concerns. But the truth is, your body is constantly sending out signals, and it's up to you to listen carefully. Many people suffer from chronic itching for weeks, months, or even years without realizing that it could be their body's way of alerting them to conditions like diabetes or liver disease. These are not issues to be ignored or taken lightly. Recognizing the warning signs early gives you a better chance of managing these conditions before they lead to irreversible damage. So, what should you do if you're dealing with itchy hands and feet that just won't go away? First and foremost, don't brush it off. Pay attention to how long the itching lasts and whether it's accompanied by other symptoms like fatigue, changes in your skin, or digestive problems. If the itching continues without any clear cause, such as allergies or a skin condition, it's time to consult a doctor. A medical professional can run tests to determine if an underlying issue like diabetes or liver disease is causing the problem. It may be necessary to monitor your blood sugar levels or check for signs of liver dysfunction. The bottom line is this: itchy hands and feet aren't just a nuisance. They could be your body's way of crying out for help, alerting you to a serious health condition that requires attention. By paying close attention to these early warning signs, you may be able to catch serious health issues before they can do more harm. Your body is a complex system, constantly working to communicate with you. Every itch, every strange sensation could be a clue that something is amiss beneath the surface. Don't wait until the symptoms worsen or lead to more severe problems. Be proactive about your health. If you notice these signs, take the time to seek medical advice and investigate further. Your well-being and your life could depend on it. 2. Itchy eyes, a hidden sign of liver trouble. Itchy eyes are a common discomfort that most of us have experienced at some point. It's often something we brush off as a minor inconvenience, maybe caused by a speck of dust or the change of seasons. We might assume it's just mild irritation from allergies, dry air, or even a minor infection like conjunctivitis. But what if I told you that persistent itching in your eyes could be signaling a far more serious issue? What if your eyes are trying to warn you that your liver is in distress? Many people are unaware that chronic itchy eyes, with no obvious external cause, could be linked to underlying liver problems, particularly a condition called cirrhosis. Cirrhosis is when the liver becomes severely damaged, impairing its ability to function properly. The liver plays a crucial role in detoxifying the body, breaking down toxins, and processing bile pigments. But when the liver is overwhelmed or compromised, it can no longer perform these functions efficiently. The harmful toxins and bile that should be processed by the liver begin to accumulate in the bloodstream. As these substances circulate through the body, they eventually reach the tiny blood vessels in the eyes, where they can cause irritation to the delicate nerves. This results in the uncomfortable, persistent itching sensation. To understand this better, imagine your liver as an overworked factory worker. Day after day, it tirelessly filters out harmful substances and keeps your body functioning smoothly. However, when this worker is overloaded and can no longer keep up with the demands placed on it, signs of distress begin to show. One of the first places this distress becomes visible is often in your eyes. That seemingly harmless itch is not just an eye issue. It's a cry for help from your liver, signaling that something is wrong and that it's struggling to keep up with its essential duties. In this case, itchy eyes are not simply a result of allergies, dry air, or even tiredness. They're a clear warning that your liver is overwhelmed with toxins it can no longer process. The itching sensation is one of the first signs that something is wrong inside your body. It's as if your body is shouting, "Pay attention, your liver needs help." According to traditional Chinese medicine, there is a deep connection between the liver and the eyes. An ancient saying goes, "The liver opens into the eyes," meaning that the condition of your liver is directly reflected in the health of your eyes. When the liver is weakened or under stress, it impacts the eyes in various ways, leading to symptoms like dryness, fatigue, excessive eye discharge, and of course, persistent itching. This connection suggests that your eyes are more than just the window to your soul. They can also act as mirrors to the health of your liver. Therefore, when you experience ongoing eye discomfort, it might be time to think beyond the surface and consider the condition of your liver. But the connection between your liver and your eyes doesn't stop there. When your liver is overloaded and unable to perform its detoxifying duties, the entire body begins to suffer. Imagine the toxic buildup that occurs when the liver, the body's primary detox organ, cannot keep up. This buildup can trigger a cascade of health problems, many of which begin with seemingly harmless symptoms, like itchy eyes. These subtle signs are often the body's early attempts to alert you to an internal issue before the situation worsens. So, what happens when you ignore persistent itchy eyes? You might think it's no big deal, but if left unaddressed, it could be a sign that your liver is seriously compromised. And this minor irritation could lead to much more severe symptoms down the road. For example, if liver function continues to deteriorate, you might begin experiencing extreme fatigue, dark-colored urine, or jaundice, yellowing of the skin and eyes. These are all warning signs that your liver is in trouble and needs immediate attention. If you dismiss early symptoms like itchy eyes, you could be setting yourself up for even more serious health issues. This process also highlights the importance of paying attention to subtle signs before they escalate. The body has a remarkable ability to warn us when things aren't right, but we often overlook these early signals, thinking they're insignificant. However, persistent symptoms like itchy eyes should never be dismissed as trivial. Instead, they can be crucial clues that help pinpoint a deeper issue, such as liver dysfunction. Cirrhosis, for instance, doesn't usually develop overnight. It's a progressive condition that worsens over time, often without obvious symptoms in the early stages. But the body's early warning signs, like itchy eyes, can provide the critical opportunity to address the issue before it becomes a serious health crisis. If you've noticed that your eyes are persistently itchy, especially if accompanied by other symptoms such as fatigue, digestive issues, or changes in skin tone. It's time to take action. The liver, often called the body's detox powerhouse, works tirelessly behind the scenes to keep us healthy. When it falters, however, it doesn't always announce its distress loudly. Instead, it sends out subtle signals, like itchy eyes, in hopes that we'll take notice. This might be your body's way of saying, something's not right. Don't ignore the signs. Take care of your liver, because it works hard to take care of you. Early intervention is key when it comes to liver health. If you suspect that your liver is struggling, whether because of persistent itchy eyes or other symptoms, seeing a doctor is essential. The sooner you address the issue, the better. If you wait too long, liver damage could progress, leading to more severe health problems. So, the next time you experience itchy eyes, don't just assume it's nothing. It might be a small, but important signal from your body asking you to take action before it's too late. In conclusion, itchy eyes may seem like a minor issue, but they could be a significant warning sign of liver dysfunction. By paying attention to your body's subtle signals, you can address potential problems early and take proactive steps to protect your health. So, don't ignore that itch. Your liver might be trying to tell you something important. 3. Itchy breasts, a critical early warning sign for your health that should never be ignored. In addition to the itching, other common signs of inflammatory breast cancer include redness of the breast, swelling, and a thickening of the skin that can resemble the texture of an orange peel. These symptoms may also be accompanied by warmth or tenderness in the breast. The affected area may become painful, but what's most alarming is how quickly these changes can happen. The cancer can progress in a matter of weeks or months, meaning that early detection and prompt treatment are essential for the best possible outcome. Why itching should never be ignored. Why is this itching such a crucial warning sign? It's because inflammatory breast cancer doesn't act like typical breast cancers. Instead of forming a lump that can be felt, it invades the lymph vessels in the skin, causing a range of visible symptoms, with itching being one of the most common early indicators. And because the disease progresses rapidly, the window for early detection is much shorter than with other types of breast cancer. This means that by the time many women seek medical attention, the cancer has already spread to nearby lymph nodes or other parts of the body, making treatment more difficult and the prognosis more severe. Imagine feeling that itch and brushing it off for weeks, maybe even months, as something insignificant. By the time you realize it's not going away, the cancer could already be spreading. This is why it's so important to be vigilant about your body's signals, especially when something like persistent itching in your breast doesn't have an obvious cause. Don't wait until more serious symptoms appear. By then, it could be too late to catch the disease in its early stages. Accompanying symptoms to watch for. If you are experiencing persistent itching in your breasts, it's important to pay attention to any other changes that may be occurring at the same time. Inflammatory breast cancer often presents with other symptoms that should not be ignored. Redness, swelling, or a rash-like appearance on the breast are all signs that something more serious could be happening. The skin may also take on a rough texture, resembling the surface of an orange peel, and you may notice small lumps or nodes under the skin. It's easy to dismiss these symptoms as benign skin conditions or even as side effects of changes in your diet or lifestyle. But when they occur together, and especially when they don't go away after a reasonable amount of time, they could be early signs of inflammatory breast cancer. One particularly concerning aspect is that these symptoms tend to worsen at night. If you find yourself waking up frequently to scratch your chest or feeling discomfort that prevents you from sleeping, this could be a strong indicator that something isn't right. Another symptom to be mindful of is swelling in the lymph nodes, particularly under your arms or around your collarbone. If these areas feel tender or swollen, it's essential to seek medical attention as soon as possible. Swollen lymph nodes can indicate that the cancer has spread beyond the breast tissue, which requires immediate and aggressive treatment. What to do if you notice persistent itching and other symptoms. The moment you notice persistent itching in your breasts, accompanied by any of the symptoms mentioned above, it's time to take action. Don't delay or assume the issue will resolve itself. Schedule a visit to your healthcare provider for a thorough evaluation. Early detection is key to treating inflammatory breast cancer, and the sooner you get a diagnosis, the better your chances of effective treatment. Doctors will likely perform imaging tests, such as a mammogram or an ultrasound, to get a better look at the breast tissue and determine if further testing, such as a biopsy, is needed. It may be scary to think about the possibility of cancer, but ignoring the symptoms will not make them go away. Ignoring them could give the disease more time to spread. Acting quickly can mean the difference between catching the cancer early and being able to treat it more effectively, or facing a more difficult road ahead if the cancer has already advanced. Listen to your body. It could save your life. We often overlook or dismiss the small signs that our body gives us, especially when they seem minor or easy to explain. But itchy breasts, especially when the cause is unknown and the itch persists, should never be ignored. Your body has a remarkable way of signaling when something is wrong, and it's up to you to listen. Don't let a seemingly minor symptom go unchecked when it could be your body's way of alerting you to a serious underlying condition. It's important to recognize that, especially as we age, our bodies may give us subtle hints that something isn't right. Itchy breasts could be a sign that your body needs attention, even if you're not experiencing the severe symptoms associated with cancer. It's always worth paying close attention to any persistent changes in your body. Preventative care and vigilance are essential for protecting your health. Beyond being aware of specific symptoms, one of the most powerful tools you have is preventative care. Regular checkups, mammograms, and self-exams are critical components in detecting breast cancer early. Don't wait for something to feel wrong before seeking medical advice. Routine screenings can catch cancer before it has a chance to show symptoms, improving your chances of a full recovery. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Your health is your most precious asset, and it's something that requires constant attention and care. No matter how small a symptom may seem, if it persists and doesn't improve, it's always worth getting checked out. An itchy breast may seem minor, but it can be a signal of something much more serious. By being proactive about your health, you can catch potential problems early, get the treatment you need, and continue living a long, healthy life. As we come to the end of this important discussion, it's clear that even the smallest symptoms, like persistent itching, can sometimes be a signal from our bodies that something serious is happening beneath the surface. Your health is your most valuable asset, and paying attention to these subtle signs can make all the difference in catching dangerous diseases early on. So, what have you learned from this video? We'd love to hear from you. Share in the comments below one thing you've learned and how you plan to bring it into practice in your life. Whether it's being more vigilant about your health or seeking medical advice for unusual symptoms, your experiences and insights could help others on their health journey too. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content that empowers you to take control of your health. Your support means the world to us. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourself. Your body is always speaking to you, so never stop listening.